Okay, here we are. We're back. Lawful Evil. We're here with 200 hindsight, and we're taking a look at another one of my replays against Protoss Gope. Hard to say. Could be almost anything. GOPE. Maybe he's a extended Republican or something like that. It's hard to say. So this game, I was trying to work on a couple of things that I'd messed up in previous editions. Namely, I'm hoping to scout. Scouting good. Hoping to keep an eye on my resources while scouting and harassing and not let things get out of control. Mr. Gope seems to be opening up Gateway, and looks like he's going off to scout just the same as I am. He's going a different direction, and we're both wrong. I went pool first with the intention to switch into a fast expo here. Looks like he's just, so far, standard gateway. I assume he's going to follow it up with a cybernetic score. Nope. Fast expo. My overlord catches his expo right here, just going down. And I decide to skip out on the fast expo myself and go into Lings in the hopes of denying this and shutting him down. Gateways. Is he not going cybernetic score at all? I don't see one. There it is. Better late than never, eh? I've got my Lings on the way. Admittedly, it's only 2 of them. And given that my drone scout missed, I dropped Expo here on the far side in hopes that it wouldn't be detected long. The scout's coming in. Nah, I totally missed it. He's looking for my expos. My Lings are going in. I'll just start poking. See what that does. He's got a zealot. It's not really going to be able to stop me. Well, sounds like he's got a mothership core now. I've got his Nexus down to about 1/4, 3/4 of its maximum health there. And backup Lings coming in. Metabolic boost finishes. See if I can get a surround here and his guys. Doesn't happen. I've got another batch of Lings incoming though, so I'm not really worried about it. He's dropping a couple more gates. And a robo. And a forge. Finally get my Roachhorn down. I messed up the build command earlier, otherwise it would have already been down. Go for the surround here. Well, I got a couple of them anyway. Take out his probes. See if I can finish off the Nexus. And get a surround. He backs up in and photon overcharge. Cleans my guys up. Nexus is nearly down, 15%. No, I think I feel like I've lost more than he has at this point, but the units lost tab doesn't back me up there. There we go. 200, 100. It looks like I'm going to get it this time. Pushing out to chase me. And he's using his obs to check me out. At this point I haven't seen anything into his base. And really I'm going blind. You know, I've seen the front and I knew about all of that to begin with. I really needed to get in here, see what else is going on. Twilight Council, Blink, whatever. He sees I'm still on one base and is probably confused, because I'm not really on one base. Grab a couple of Ravagers, see if I can use them to neutralize the Mothership Core. And here we go. First pylon down, second goes, and I get the cancel. Feel like I'm way ahead at this point. It does have a pretty good counter to my units here in this Immortal. 50 damage versus armored. Oh, I almost get the Mothership Core there. Down to 10 health. I clean that up and back up. Where am I at now? Finally snag my second gas. Did I saturate? I finally saturated a base. Well, half saturated on the Expo. Pushes out to defend there. I'm thinking he's going around to the side, so I'm coming in the side door. I'm gonna guess I'm right, because he seems to be in fact taking a base there. I'm thinking if I can flip in here, it's still building, get myself a cancel, that's probably worth it. I probably should have left at that point instead of bothering with the assimilator. They've got a lot of life. Right here, I should have noticed the Dark Templar. I might have been able to react to it. As is, I didn't notice them, and these three going into my base are going to wreck me. And they go right for my detection, and by the time I react, my detection is gone, and I vacate. I've dropped 2 more Ninja Expos, but frankly I need to get some detection. Even though I'm wrecking this battle, I don't realize the Dark Templar are turning the tide. I think it's the Immortals that are messing me up. And it's only too late that I notice the Dark Templar. And that's pretty much how the rest of this game is going to go. I'm fleeing the Dark Templar. And trying to recover from losing my base up here. They didn't destroy any of my good structures yet. So I'm still cranking out units now and again, but I've got 3 bases that really don't have any guys at them. And I'm just running for my life from these Immortals and Dark Templar and Overlords, or Stalkers rather. Really just doing laps, hoping that I can get these going. Now all the units I want to build require gas, and I don't have any gas geysers, and I just don't realize it. And they're all faster than roaches, so it's not really working out well for me. Unfortunately, his obs picked up on this base, and it's my one base that's sort of saturated, and he's going to go in there and wreck it. I rally what I have to try and stop him, but it's frankly too little too late. He's got DTs at each of my bases, wiping them out. Save for this one, which I'm guessing he hasn't detected yet.
The Hive cluster is under attack.
It's not looking good. I've only got one Overseer, and I can't make any more, and it's just not fast enough to keep up with his guys. So, what did I do wrong here? I really should have scouted and reacted to the Dark Shrine. I missed out on the DTs in the first engagement, and really should have planned for them. You know, at the place that I was in the map when they showed up, that really was my one vulnerability. Sure, I dropped a single spore into my main, but it wasn't... A spore isn't going to stop a DT. You've got to plan for it a little bit more. I really should have morphed this Overlord and sent it in, even just as a suicide scout, to see what he was up to. Was he going air? Did I need Hydralisks? I didn't plan for those either. Was he going DT? Didn't plan for those. So, he's on 2 base. I'm still rebuilding my spawning pool. He sends a DT down. He now knows about this base. And here comes the army. And it's not going to go well for me. Mine is small and out of position. And he's got more DTs. Adepts. Pile of Immortals. At the very least, he could go in and snipe my hatch. But my early victory in terms of units lost easily reversed. You know, as they say, one behind, Dark Shrine. I should have realized he was going to do that. Scouted, looked for Dark Shrine, perhaps looked for the Twilight Council as a hint. Maybe looked for some Stargates. You know, at the time I was on Roach and Zergling and had nothing to stop Stargate units. Still didn't. You know, that's another problem. I never got beyond Tier 1 units, and he did. Tier 2 beats Tier 1. So, I think that's pretty clearly what I did wrong there. Well, keep on playing and strive for 200-200.